We can safely say it's the most anticipated high school football matchup of the year so far, Baylor versus McCallie.
It's a big one. The past 4 D2 AAA state championships belong to these two powerhouses. Samantha Cassano joins us live from the McCallie School to give us an inside look at this historic matchup. Big game tonight. Hey, Sam.
Hey Latrice, hey Cindy. It is time to add another chapter to this storied rivalry. Baylor and McCallie are not only the two best teams in their region or in the Chattanooga area, they're the two best teams in the state. We were a failed 2-point conversion away from seeing these two meet in the Blue Cross Bowl last season, and the way they're playing this year, that could be a very real possibility come December.
They're going to give us their best shot, try to beat us. They don't really like us, we don't really like them.
That is an understatement.
Losing to us, they didn't really like it, and then especially playing them at their house, they're going to try to beat us.
There's nothing quite like the rivalry between Baylor and McCallie. Whether it's the near 120 years of history or the talent and trophies that both teams have produced, the annual matchup has become a local phenomenon.
You'd be silly not to realize that it's different, but, you know, in context of our goals for the season, no. It's a region game, and it helps put us in a better place for the playoffs if we win.
Everything around the game that has nothing to do with the game is different. And so, you know, you try to keep the preparation of the game the same, just like you would every other game.
Last year's game was an instant classic. The Red Raiders mounted a fourth-quarter comeback, taking down Big Blue for the first time since 2015. It was one of the moments that haunted McCallie and fueled them for this season.
That 1 point that we lost by, losing to Baylor, and then, you know, breaking the streak or whatever, you know, all of it builds up.
The Blue Tornado are 6-0, even in the conversation as one of the best high school football teams in the entire nation. But head coach Ralph Potter is keeping his group of kids humble.
Every time you go out to compete, what you've done in the past, what people say about you mean absolutely nothing. It's only what you can do on the field that particular night.
Baylor, the defending state champions, already suffered one loss this season, and they don't plan on falling again, especially not to their biggest rival.
We've got to make sure that we can step on their throats a little bit earlier. This game is going to be a tough game. It's going to be a 4-quarter game, so I don't think that's going to be the mentality, but for us, we're just going to try to go out and play consistent football for 4 quarters.
There will certainly be no lack of talent or playmakers in this game. Kickoff less than 3 hours away. Coming up at 5, we'll talk with McCallie head coach Ralph Potter on the lessons his team learned from this game last year. For now, live at McCallie, Samantha Cassano, Local 3 Sports.
All right.